because they know that if we take the comforter away, which is His Bible, away from our people, that we ain't got no comforter. We got to bring our people back to their comfort zone. This is our comfort. This is what we must have right here as a nation of people. Long as they can get us away from this Bible, we ain't got no comfort. Read.
But they had no comfort.
Said, but they had no comfort. That's us right now. Christ made sure that we understood what a comforter was His Bible. He made sure that we had this. But our nation of people, we think, man, if we just go back here, man, and we do this on our, and we can do this on our own. No, we can't do this without this. Long as we take this away, we ain't gonna have no comfort. They're gonna always have power over us. Deuteronomy chapter 4 said what? This was our wisdom in the sight of all the nations. So when we take our wisdom away, what we have? Nothing.
Like we see out there on those streets, a bunch of brutes, a bunch of beasts out there. Because guess what? Like Ak is going into, the Bible gives us order. Like we say, what are brothers and sisters going to do after the marching wears down? Brothers and sisters' feet ought to be tired of marching, man. All you doing is out there losing weight, man. You're not going to get any real substance done. That's all. Esau love us out there just marching, man. March away. You niggas can march today till you get tired, man. That's what they like. But when they see us keeping these commandments, then we got a problem. Because they know that the nation is starting to put themselves back in order again. I'm a precept off of Ak too. Give me Isaiah, then we'll go back to Jeremiah chapter 4. Give me Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 12. Because the Most High God, he tells us these things. And that's the thing, we trust in oppression. We know it's a lot of bunch of coons out there. That this one, Jason Whitlock and that other, that Candace Owens sister. Well, I wish I could just go through the Facebook on her, but boy, I ain't lying. But you got to stay in the spirit, because we know our people are destroyed, man, and that's one destroyed sister. A lot of times, like I say, our people love to down talk their nation of people. But then, like I said, you got to take a look in the mirror, because when stuff hit the fan, where the hell you gonna go? Esau's not gonna let you come around there, man. They not gonna let you in. So I don't care how much you trying to play Stephen off Django, they ain't gonna let you up in that thing, man. Read this right quick.
Isaiah 30 and 12. Wherefore, thus said the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word.
Because we do what?
Despise this word.
When we out there trying to teach our people that this is the way, that this is the answer, our people what? They despise the words of God. They hate to keep God's commandments. Therefore, guess what? They really hate God. You'll be surprised how many people hate God, man. They hate him, man, because they don't want to do nothing that he say. Read on up.
Wherefore, thus said the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word and trust in oppression.
And our people trust in oppression. They think that, guess what? By them doing that, it's going to make us equal to them. How the hell are we going to be equal to them when God made us to be above them? Man, that makes no sense, man. But they won't understand that unless they get in the scriptures. Read on up.
And trust in oppression and perverseness.
And perverseness. Walking hand in hand with Esau. Man, that's perverseness, man. Read on.
And stay thereon.
Read that last part again.
And stay thereon.
So the Most High God is telling them, since you trust in oppression and perverseness, stay thereon, nigga. Stay thereon, man. March. March until your heels bleed, man. March until you march them corns off your toes, man. You got something? Go ahead.
I was gonna let me back off you showing that how they doing right now is how we been doing, man. Just go to 1 Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 11. This ain't nothing new with Israel, man. So we can't do these things that our people is out here doing. That makes the Most High angry. Because it's the same repetitious thing that we always do. We want to trust in the oppressor.
The book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 11. In those days went there out Israel, wicked men.
Is that where they are?
Wicked men.
Just like our people today. See, a lot of people don't understand they being wicked towards the Most High. Because they going by their thought process of what wicked is. I ain't wicked to the Most High. Well, if you going against what the Most High told us to do, you are wicked towards Him. Read out.
In those days went there out of Israel wicked men, who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. But since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
See, is that not trusting in oppression? They said, since we departed from the heathen, the oppressor, we have had much sorrow. Not we departed from the Most High God and we had sorrow. We departed from the heathens and had much sorrow. Read on.
Hold up, Doc. I don't want them to miss this part. Go back up. Said, who persuaded many? Because you see our entertainers and our actors. You see all these people on, man, y'all tearing down our blocks. Why y'all tearing down y'all neighborhoods? Them people don't own them damn neighborhoods, man. Why are y'all doing this? Look at why they not telling them about God? Because a lot of them, they know. They know who they are. TD Jakes, them, all them, they know who they are. They not gonna tell you. They gonna say, I'm a Gentile and he a Gentile too. They persuaded many to do this, man. To go make a covenant with the heathen, man. That's what I'm finna get ready and touch on, man. Go ahead, Doc.
That's right. The brother brought out a great point, because they ain't just saying we gonna go do what the heathen. No, say, man, y'all need to come over here and do it too, man. Since we left the heathen, that's the same thing we said when we left out of Egypt. Mm-hmm. Man, since we left Egypt, we ain't been eating no fish, no this, no milling, no this. Man, just some ungrateful Negroes, man. And that's the same today. Read on out.
To make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
Not since we departed from the law, statutes, and commandments, and we got the curses put on us, we had much sorrow. Since we left the heathen, we had much sorrow. That is a Negro who is getting paid from the heathen. See, if you ain't getting nothing from them, you ain't got nothing to lose. So we don't think like that. But when they give you that money, that's how they think, man, if I stop dealing with Esau, man, that's going to mess my money up. So let me try to get these people to go on here and chill out so we can keep the money flowing. Read on up.
So this device pleased them well.
So this device pleased them well to do this. Man, we finna get these Negroes to calm down, man, so they can quit messing up the money, man. But when you in oppression, in the state that we in, we don't care about no money. We care about getting right with our Father. Read on.
Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king.
That they did what?
Went to the king.
That they went to Donald Trump. Like these wicked pastors, man, standing around him like he a god or something. Standing up for him, man.
And you see what it said. He said they were so forward that they went to the king.
Went.
They were so bold. They were like, man, get our nation, man. Let's
go to the Trump Tower. Right. Let's go to the White House. That's how forward they are. They don't care about God. They try to please Donald Trump, the king. Read on out.
Who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen.
What is Donald Trump giving them, Negroes?
Who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen.
Read on.
Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem, according to the customs of the heathen.
Because they took on the Greek customs of the gymnasiums and the discus and all those things. Football and basketball. Taking on the customs of the heathens. Read on. This is the part.
And made themselves uncircumcised, and forsook the holy covenant, and joined themselves to the heathen, and were sold to do mischief.
So they made themselves spiritually uncircumcised when they did that, man. Forsook the holy covenant, the law, statutes, commandments, and joined themselves to the heathen, and sold themselves to mischief. That's what you're doing when you attach yourself to America and America's values. See, you selling yourself to the mischief.
Because just like it said, he said they built places of exercise. Guess what? These same people now today are our leaders. LeBron James, man, was a damn leader, man. He a basketball player, man.
And hold up, man, that's a good damn point, because it's always us. Who do they set forth to be our leaders? Basketball players and entertainers.
Yep.
Where are the critical thinkers at, man?
Where the scientists?
No. Where are the Israelites at?
That's right.
Because that's who are the leaders of our people. We ain't talking about no basketball players, man. No entertainers. We talking about people that understand the word, that understand what we need to do to make ourselves, to make Israel great again. Go ahead, I'll finish your thought.
Yeah. Just like I'm saying, man. LeBron James, them ain't our leaders. Morgan Freeman, them brothers, man, look at them, man. They make some good moves. Yeah, they do. And LeBron James, look at one of the greatest basketball players in the world. But guess what? LeBron James ain't teaching us to keep no commandments. He can give a damn about the commandments. Some of these people say, oh man, you get your little $1,200 check, they tell you what to do with your money and everything.
Then look at LeBron boy, Dwayne Wade. Look what they got him doing. This the leaders? He allowed his son to be a girl? Who does that?
Somebody can take his ass to the back of the bar and shoot both of their ass in the head.
Magic Johnson.
Them play no game with them, man.
We don't promote violence. Flexes our spirit. Battle Axes don't promote violence. Go ahead, man.
Hey, Battle Axes don't promote violence, but check the name out. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there.
The land is back on Ock. It's a gang in Chicago. They just made a covenant with the heathen, the police, to kill black folk. What's that gang, man?
Latin
Latin
King.
King.
King. They out there shooting black folk, man. Like just because they walking on their territory, and they made a covenant with them. They made a covenant with the laws, the heathen. That's the point I'm making, because we don't need no police if we govern ourselves according, like I said. See, a lot of people trust in police when they ain't trusting in us. They killing us, but they still want to run to the law. I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna go to the law. If we govern ourselves according, like it's a law to not respect persons in judgment, or not to give righteous judgment. I want to read something right quick. Joshua 24 and 20. This is how we always govern ourselves, man. We didn't need no police. If we keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to a fool, you ain't got to look for no police. Go look for an Israelite. For Israelite to tell you, yeah, you wrong or right, brother.
Right.
And God, you're according on that thing.
The book of Joshua, chapter 24 and verse 20. If ye forsake the Lord and serve strange gods, then he will turn and do you hurt.
So Joshua tells him, he go do you hurt. I'm telling you now, read on.
And consume you. After that, he had done you good.
So he say he'll turn right around like Malachi 2 and 2. He'll bless you, curse your blessing. Or read on.
Jump up verse 19. We gotta get that whole context, man.
Jump to 19.
Verse 19. And Joshua said unto the people, ye cannot serve the Lord, for he is an holy God. He is a jealous God. He will not forgive your transgressions nor your sins.
So we always supposed to be separate people from the off the jump anyway. Our God was separate to us when he gave us the laws. He didn't give them to everybody. So how are we being judged by laws of this world from other heathens when they don't know nothing about our laws? They're not judging us according to our laws.
That's right.
When they taking us to jail, they're not judging us, oh, you ain't got no fringes on, or you did this or did that according to the law. It's according to their own laws, like I went to in Maccabees. Read on.
Verse 20. If you forsake the Lord and serve strange gods, then he will turn and do you hurt and consume you.
And consume you.
That, Salakia, after that he had done you good.
Let's see what the people said.
Verse 21. And the people said unto Joshua, nay, but we will serve the Lord.
They said, Joshua, okay, we got you. If we just follow God's laws and we keep the covenant of the Most High with the Most High God, we good. We gonna do it. Read on now.
Verse 22. And Joshua said unto the people, ye are witnesses against yourselves.
What did Joshua say you were?
Ye are witnesses against yourselves.
Against the police.
Against yourselves.
You are witnesses against yourselves. Because when we made this covenant, we were all supposed to be making this covenant for ourselves. Everybody had a right, had a part to play in this thing. You keep the commandment, you keep the commandment, I keep the commandment. We were witnesses of ourselves, man. He didn't say witnesses of nobody else. Witnesses of ourselves. We're supposed to govern ourselves in this thing. We didn't need no police. Read on now.
That ye have chosen, Salakia, that ye have chosen you, the Lord, to serve him. And they said,
what?
We are witnesses.
We are witnesses. We didn't need no other laws or nothing governing us according to the law that they have nothing to know about, that they don't know about, man. We are witnesses of ourselves. We're supposed to be governing this thing according to ourselves, man.
That's right. And
That's all I got.
We wouldn't have to worry about this. Good precepts, our brothers, man. Let's go back, because like we say, the Most High God is judging us on these things, because guess what? During the time when we was coming up, guess what? Israel oppressed Israel. Why do you think we have scriptures in the Bible saying don't do that? Because we was wicked Negroes in the past, wicked Negroes today, because We bring it up to today. You see black police officers killing black people, man.
Yeah.
Like we said, some black devils out there. Go ahead.
Matter of fact, those 2 students in Atlanta,
That's right.
out of those 6, now watch how swift justice is for a black law.
That's right.
Out of those 6 police, 5 of them was black.
Mm-hmm.
They took action immediately. Because them black devils did something like them white devils be doing. They was vicious against their own people, man. But it ain't take no time to get some sort of justice for them. That's all I got.
And what's crazy, just like we even what I bring about in Chicago, what they doing, man. Man, them black kings, man. Look, man, Northern Kingdom, man, stop that mess, man. Stop, Trump trying to build a wall to keep y'all people out, and then you killing your own damn people, man.
Man, that's right.
Come on, man, y'all need to stop, man.
And what was that other word they were saying when they was video?
Nigga,
Nigga.
Who gonna kill them niggas? Come on, my nigga, let's kill them niggas.
Come on, nigga.
Say my nigga, let's kill them niggas.
Yeah.
Come on,
Come
man.
on, man. That show what they saying. They show saying, say my nigga, let's kill them niggas.
Mhm.
My nigga, they ain't coming over here destroying nothing. But we gonna kill them niggas.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse. We'll start back at 25.
It wasn't our people that was doing the destroying of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they go in there and ran to get a microwave or something, but it was it was the other nations that was the ones doing the destroying.
Cause a lot of our people don't want to destroy. They want to get some stuff, man.
They just wait for the hole to be made. They just they was sitting around when they bust the window out. They ran in there, but they didn't want to start that. But that's how they're making it look, to make us look bad.
Right.
They are actually paying people.
Right.
I mean, literally giving them money and like the one guy gave it a guy money, then told him what to go get. There's a bench down there. You can throw that bench through the window. I was like, the dude went. He said, "Hey, get your friends too. I'll pay them too." Dude went and got them 3 or 4. They took off running, grabbed a bench, throw it through the window. But that's just to make us look bad, like we're doing all this stuff. They out there, man. It's a program. They got it. It's a system set up to make us look bad, to demonize us. So when they come at us, they got an excuse. Y'all see them? Y'all see what they did? They burned down everything. No, we didn't burn down nothing. We don't even like matches sometimes. So I ain't know in the world we burning down nothing. They burning down stuff. They always been burning down stuff. They ain't even IMO.
Let's go back to Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 25. Finna get the microphones, brothers and sisters, so everybody can hear us, because I know we hear it sometimes online that they can't hear us. So, and in the back, yeah, that's what I'm addressing first, and then online as well. So bear with us for a moment, brothers and sisters. Jeremiah chapter 5 verse 25. Yeah.
Jeremiah 5 and 25. Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you.
Since we don't want to keep the commandments, the Most High God is withholding good things from us. The Most High God is withholding good things from us. Like we say, the good of the land. Having our own land again. Guess what? Being able to exact justice on each other. Hold your precept, go to Isaiah chapter 59 verse 1. 59 and verse 1. 1, 2, 1, 2.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 59, verse 1. Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, that it cannot save.
Read that again, Al.
Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, that it cannot save.
Read on, Al.
Neither his ear heavy, that it cannot hear.
You don't think that the Most High God is not hearing the cries and sorrow and seeing the oppression of our people? He hears those things. He hears them loud and clear, but guess what? He wants our people to what? Repent and come back to him. It's just like a father dealing with his son. Acknowledge what you did wrong. You know, I'm always your father, But admit that you did wrong, and guess what? I accept you back. We have to accept our roles, our punishment for the things that we have did. Read on up.
Verse 2. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God.
Read verse 2 again, up.
But your iniquities have separated between you and your God.
So the Most High God is not blessing us because guess what? Us breaking the commandments have separated us from Him. It's just plain as day. It's simple. A lot of times, brothers and sisters, like we say, want to be deep, but it's just as simple as that, man. Read on up.
And your sins have hid His face from you, that He will not hear.
So when we breaking the commandments, going back to what, brothers? John 9:31. The Most High God heareth what? Not sinners. So He's not paying attention to none of those protests, man. None of that stuff. He want our people to repent and come back to keeping His commandments. That's how we stand bold as a nation. That's how the other nations can't do anything against this truth. Read on, up.
Verse 3. For your hands are defiled with blood.
Read that again, up.
For your hands are defiled with blood.
Read on.
And your fingers with iniquity.
Because guess what? How much blood is on brothers and sisters' hands? Like we say, black on black crime, Mexican on Mexican crime. We see these things as rampant in our communities, in our nations. Read on up.
Your lips have spoken lies.
Read that again, up.
Your lips have spoken lies.
Read on.
Your tongue hath muttered perverseness.
Read verse 4. This is what I want.
Verse 4. None call it for justice.
And we don't get any justice out there. Because guess what? It's going to happen again. Another black brother is going to get shot down. And we say black brothers because guess what? He needs to repent as an Israelite. Until then, guess what? He is a black brother, man. Or a Negro. We need brothers to repent as Israelites. Guess what? They shooting the sisters down just as well, too. They catching hell out there. Esau has no pity. Old, young, male, or female children. He has no pity, and the Most High God what? Has set him as so. He's going to keep jacking our people up until our people learn and repent. So we not going to get no justice, no peace. Yeah, you damn right you ain't. Read on, read that again.
Verse 4. None call it for justice, nor any pleaded for truth.
They're not pleading for the truth, but guess what? The Israelites is pleading for truth. The truth is what? Keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what the truth is. Who any brother got that precept? What is the precept to it? Brother should know that off the top of their head, man. All praise. Psalm 119, verse 142. The truth is what? Keeping the laws of God. Read on, up.
They trust in vanity.
They trust in this word that Esau gives them. The money, the cause, the glory, the fame. Man, that stuff is not going to mean anything if you're not making it to the kingdom. The Most High God said what? Love not the world. Read on, up.
They trust in vanity and speak lies. They conceive mischief and bring forth iniquity.
And that's all our people is dealing in, bringing forth iniquity. Let's go back to Jeremiah. Chapter 5 and verse 26. But this is another precept for 1 Maccabees chapter 1 verse 11. So the Most High God is going to keep bringing the pain until guess what? We wake up. It's going to keep happening, brothers and sisters. Read this,
the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men.
Are found what?
Wicked men.
Because when the Israelites is out there on the scene trying to show our people the way, what they say? Y'all are an embarrassment. Brother, how are we an embarrassment when we telling our people what they need to do to get out of this situation? What plans are you bringing forth to better our nation? How the hell are you going to fight this man when the Most High God blessed him with the art of war? Like I say, you don't have even enough bullets to go to war with him. Esau make the damn bullets. This makes no sense. Like I said, you don't even have to raise a finger. All you have to do is cut your water off. In the past, we knew strategics, war tactics. We don't have that understanding today, man.
And they better be glad we wasn't the dang on Maccabees. Because we were able to play that game right there. Guess what? We weren't going to play no game with them neither. You said we was a what again? Let him say it again. That'd been the last time he ever said anything. Because guess what? In the days of Maccabees, when they was getting the temple back together again, they had men set up, and when you played them games, play the games if you want to. They were putting you to death right there on the spot. A lot of time people do. These people walk around, these homosexuals, all these people that's walking around here breaking these laws and stuff. They get away with that because the king ain't came back. We up under grace. If it was not for grace, a lot of people won't walk around here committing sins, because if you doing sin worthy of death, you was gonna get put to death, man. There was no games being played like that, and the people getting away with this because guess what? Us as Israel, we see what's going on and we see it. But when we get back in rulership, guess what? You just got to know, ain't no games gonna be played, because if it's worthy of death, it's gonna be put to death, man. Go ahead,
Like I say, that's why the Most High God got a special club out there called what? 2/3 Club.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people got VIPs to that thing, man. If they don't wake up and repent. This is no game, brothers and sisters, man. That's why the Most High God has us out there on those corners to save. He don't want to kill people, man. His own people, but guess what? He'll do it. He have no problem with it, because guess what? Niggas and Mexicans not getting the kingdom. Israelites is getting the kingdom. That's the point, brothers and sisters. Read on out.
Verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap.
Because that's all that marching is out there doing. It is a trap. Both to our people and to Esau. Because like we say, you're not going to put forth any productive things to get out of that thing. A lot of times people, they just seeing big crowds of people and they want to just come flock to it. What we out here doing? I don't know, man. I'm just walking with you. Well, come on, let's walk. Come on, what sense do that make? But guess what? We can give you constructive, practical things that we can do right now to change our lives overnight. Like we always say, Leviticus 19 and 17. Leviticus 11 and 7, the dietary laws. Come on, these things are put in place to help us overnight, brothers and sisters.
And if you see, they show on the TV how people is tearing down stuff. Why they showing the Israelites on the block teaching? They ain't showed us not one time. Guess what? Some Israelite camps don't want to go out on the front line. We on the front line with ours, man.
That's right.
And we on the front line teaching. Why they ain't show that on TV? We out there bringing the pain out there, man, and they don't show that one though. They don't show. Why? Guess what? That's Jake going against Jake. That's Northern Tribe going against Northern Tribe right there. We going against our own people because we bringing God's words to show them that they doing it wrong. Why they don't show that? But when they was out there, they saw a fight break out there and show the fight. But they don't want to show the good that we bringing against our people. Because guess what? They say, nah, we gonna put that on TV. Don't think they don't be recording. They record it, but they ain't gonna put it out.
That's right.
Oh yeah, they got the camera all over the place. Taking pictures, snapping pictures, doing video.
Oh yeah, you'll see the Edomites out there with the cameras, videoing. Is it okay for me to video? Snapping pictures? Well, why you don't never see it come out?
Never do.
Because they know.
Because they hear what we saying. Oh no, they ain't part of the narrative that we trying to push. We trying to make all black people look bad. But these so-called black people is telling their people to stop doing the ignorant stuff and come back to their God. Well, we're going to put it in our archives, but we ain't going to put it out there for the whole world to see. But that's all right, because the Most High still going to let it come out.
That's right.
Give me the book of Isaiah, chapter 54, verse 16. The book of Isaiah, chapter 54, and verse 14. Go ahead, Isaiah 54, 14. In righteousness shalt thou be established. Read that again, In righteousness shalt thou be established.
We know that what? Righteousness is what? Keeping the commandments. Deuteronomy 6 and 25. Only in God's law shall we be established. Out there marching, that's not establishing nothing. We're not going to get anything accomplished by doing that. Nothing at all. We don't know.
Thou shalt be far from oppression.
Read that again,
Thou shalt be far from oppression.
So when we are standing strong in righteousness, guess what? The Bible tells us that we'll be far from oppression. Now we know that Isaiah was in the Assyrian captivity. We know that the Assyrian captivity, guess what? They oppressed us hard. They took us to captivity with hooks in our nose. And if you jacked away, guess what? Your whole lip will come off. We heard about some of the things that Esau did as well. That's why he said this is the worst kingdom ever. Because America, Edom, is all the captivities combined. They done took a little bit from the Assyrians, from the Egyptians, from the Persian and Medes, and we know that they are the Greeks. They done took a little bit from all these things. Give me Exodus. Did you finish that out? Finish that out.
Isaiah 54:14. In righteousness shall thou be established. Thou shalt be far from oppression, but thou shalt not fear.
Read that again,
For thou shalt not fear.
But thou shalt not fear. We see a lot of fear that's on brothers and sisters, because guess what? These times are, these are troubling times, man. Troubling times, but we know that, guess what? When you come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, the Most High God don't give us the spirit of fear. Because we know what's going on. We know everything that's going on. It's going according to plan. All we got to do is read the playbook. Brothers and sisters do not want to pick it up. We don't know.
For thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near thee.
Because when we out there standing bold as a lion, guess what? Crowd go right around us. You got to stand out there with no fear, Israel. Guess what? We have the angels protecting us. That's why we, to all brothers that's out there, man, get out there, get out here in the fight, brothers and sisters. Listen to these brothers, man. It's the call, man. Stop sitting behind Facebook. Stop sitting behind the keyboard. Go out and hit the streets and raise up your people.
That's right.
That's what the Most High God needs. That's what our nation needs us at. That's what the Most High God called us to be. What you gonna sit behind there for? Who are you reaching behind the keyboard? A lot of times brothers got that fear on them. A lot of times they got fear, and we know that they dealing in what? Secret sins a lot of times. A lot of times brothers and sisters don't like to join camps because, get your shirt out. They don't like to join camps because guess what? We know sooner or later the things that you are dealing in, people start to see it. But this is the place to be for sinners, so you can help get corrected through the scriptures. But guess what? You have to take that correction. What are we looking like if we dealing with each other in here wrongfully? How the hell we gonna be a light to our people that's out there? Sisters not loving one another, brothers not loving one another, nations not loving the nation of Israel. We got to set the example, brothers and sisters. Give me Exodus. Exodus chapter Exodus chapter 1 and verse, we can start at verse 9. This is going time over the Exodus because, like we say, America has taken what? Bits and pieces out of each captivity, and guess what? They done perfected that thing. Read this,
Exodus chapter 1 verse 9. And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we.
No matter what brothers and sisters may say, no matter what the government may say, the Israelites are more and mightier than any other nation on the face of this planet Earth.
That's right.
Why do you think they always trying to take census and so forth? They trying to figure out and number the children of Israel, but they can't do it. The Most High God said, "What? We like the sand of the sea." Moab, thinking they up next to rule as the great superpower. Moab, you get you to the back of the bus. Read on,
Verse 10. Come on, let us deal wisely with them.
And guess what? They knew that we were more and mightier than we. So guess what? They said, let us deal wisely with us. The same plan that Esau has today. They deal wisely with us by what? Using our own people against us.
We don't know, lest they multiply, and it come to pass, that when there falleth out any war, they fly. when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies.
Read on.
And fight against us.
Read on.
And so get them up out of the land.
So they wanted to get us up out of this land, up out of the Egyptian land, not here, because America, over America dead body where they let us go. They ain't letting us go. We bring too much financial prosperity. Exactly. Read on up.
Verse 11. Therefore they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burden.
Those taskmasters going into what? Our own people, to afflict us with our own burdens. Like you got the TD snakes out there, to be out there to calm down the people. No, you need to be teaching the people that we Israelites. That's what's going to get us out of this situation. The Reverend Al Sharpton ain't pick up no Bible while he's speaking at that damn funeral. Almost broke the TV, man, yelling at it. A lot of times you just got to turn that crap off.
That's right.
Read on up.
And they built for Pharaoh treasure city.
And we built for Pharaoh, guess what? Washington, D.C. The White House. Read on up.
Pithom and Ramses. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew.
Read that again.
But the more they afflicted them,
The more they shoot us down in the streets.
the more.
Read that again.
But the more they afflicted them.
The more they shooting sisters down in the streets. Read that again.
But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew.
Because guess what? Israelites don't die. We what? We multiply, man. All that oppression that we're going through, the Most High God is steady popping up babies, man. Bloop, 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 bloop. Steady popping them up. So America has taken the tactics that the Egyptians used, the Hamites today. Give me Micah chapter 2 verse 10.
That's the reason for the many jail cells and prison they got, to take the man out of the situation, and so he can stop producing these children. But they don't understand. They don't put that man in jail, but he done left about 12 kids behind.
Yeah. Micah chapter 2 verse 10.
The book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart from this, for this is not your rest.
Read that again,
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
The Bible, the Most High God is commanding us to arise and to depart. Not going into the flea doctrine. Come up out of the ways and the philosophies of this nation. Come up out of the things that they do, out of the mannerisms. Read on up.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Because Michael was in the Assyrian captivity. You know, it's the same plan over and over and over again. The Most High God put us in captivity under a nation, but guess what? He sends the prophets back out to what? Wake us up and repent, so we may have a way out of that oppression. Read verse 10 again,
Verse 10 of Micah chapter 2. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Because a lot of times our people think that what? America is their rest because they have a good job, because they're doing a little good. What about the rest of your people? This is not our rest, Israel. We still got a lot of fighting to do out there to wake up our people. We still got a lot of work to put in to show our people who they are. Read on,
Because it is polluted.
Because it is what?
Because it is polluted.
This whole land, like we say, even when you read in the scriptures, we know that the scriptures are what? Double fold. So Michael was talking about the Assyrian captivity, but he was also prophesying about what? The American captivity as well. These things are going, it's the same plan, let me say, over and over in each captivity. Bring it on up.
Because it is polluted.
Because it is what?
Polluted.
Because they have all type of things that go against the Most High God. Passing homosexual laws. Now you can just be anything, be in any religion. You won't find it in the Bible. This is a dictatorship, and guess what? The Most High God is the dictator. This is not free democracy. You won't find democracy in the Bible.
You can't do what you want to do according to the Most High God. Because that's why we have these problems now, especially in our neighborhoods. We don't know. It shall destroy you. It shall what? It shall destroy you. And our people following this polluted nation, guess what? That's why our people out there are being destroyed and being oppressed as a nation of people. Want to do their own thing. Our people, look, nigga can't tell me nothing. You know, that's a favorite slogan out there on the streets. We don't know.
Even with the sword destruction.
Even with a sword destruction, that's going into what? Those nuclear bombs. He has that for the 2/3 club. Give me Psalms chapter 72 verse 4. You got something?
Yeah, before y'all leave, I'll leave with Micah. Let's go to Micah chapter 3 verse 5 right quick. It's gonna touch on what Ak just hit on about them pastors and how they, like you said, what's his name? Al Sharpton. I ain't seen him, Reverend Al Sharpton.